okay, let's go with the dream spec, let's make it all DPA. Hello, I'm Phil Wright. I'm the sound designer and front of house engineer for Joker live in concert, and we're here today at Brighton Dome. In Joker live in concert, it's essentially a 2-hour cello concerto. Hildur, the composer, is a cellist, and she wrote for her own instrument, and it's incredibly effective, the writing that she's done. And the cello ends up playing quite naturalistically sometimes. There are other times when it's playing overtones where the soloist is bowing with things other than a normal bow to get really kind of otherworldly effects. I've got 5 different reverbs that I use on the cello. And I just wanted that much more detailed a capture. So that's when I spoke with Matt, and we organised for to be able to do 4011 ESs, which go on the 4099 cello mount, and just having that 19mm capsule, but at the same distance from the cello that we've got the 4099s, it really is next level. I mean, I fade her up in the room, and it's just like a cello. You've got no clue that there's a mic between you and this cello. So having made the decision to go with all DPA, we then went round and had a look at the orchestra and put together a list. So for example, there's 4011s on all the woodwind, there's 4015s on all the brass, and then percussion is a mixture of 2011s on all of the drums and the taikos. I've got a 4011 in a shock mount for the big bass drum, and it literally goes down to DC. It is really special, that mic on a big orchestral bass drum, and it really does absolutely smash you in the chest. It's not even running loud, it's just that all that impulse information is being captured and delivered. You know, particularly with the core 4099 series, the headroom and the dynamic range and the ability to handle fast transients, even when they're very close on things like trumpets and trombones, is just phenomenal. It's just a wall of sound. That impulse really hits you, and it's really discernible, the difference. I think there were, when with this show, for example, with Joker, when I modified the rider to go, okay, let's go with the dream spec, let's make it all DPA, I think there was a certain amount of quite genuine sort of how much difference can that make on the top of doing it all with an assortment of good condenser mics anyway. But everyone who's heard it has said the same thing, which is that it is just clearly next level.